Here's something almost no one tells you when you can't sleep. It might not be your busy mind at all. It might be your eyes. After a whole day of screens, your eye muscles are still gripping, still focused, still bracing as if there's one more thing to read, and a braced eye quietly tells the brain to stay alert. So you lie there, tired but wired, blaming your thoughts. Tonight, we fix the real thing. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you a slow 60-second reset, 3 20-second steps, that releases the tiny muscles around and inside your eyes and signals your body it's safe to switch off. We'll go deep into why it works, how to do each part exactly right, and the small evening tweaks that stop the strain before bed even begins. Settle in. Let your shoulders drop. You don't need to do anything yet. Just breathe with me and listen. Before we go further, one small thing, because I want this to actually help you tonight. If a calm, slow voice walking you through real, science-grounded wind-down techniques is something you'd like more of, gently tap subscribe so we can keep meeting like this. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me one thing when you can't sleep. Is it racing thoughts, a restless body, or tired, buzzing eyes that keeps you up? Just one word is enough. I read them, and it helps me make exactly what you need. Now here's why staying to the very end matters. The 3 steps build on each other, and the final one, a downward gaze with a long, slow exhale, is the most powerful of them all, yet it's the step almost everyone skips. We'll get there together. For now, keep breathing softly, and let's understand what's actually happening behind your tired eyes. Let's understand the why, because that's what makes this stick. Inside each eye there's a tiny ring of muscle called the ciliary muscle. When you look at something close, a phone, a book, a laptop, it contracts to bend the lens and hold that near focus. Hold a screen 16 inches away for hours, and that little muscle stays clenched like a fist you forgot you were making. Around the eye, the orbital muscles tense too, especially if you're squinting at brightness or small text. Here's the key. Your brain reads sustained muscle tension as engagement, as a job not yet finished. Tense eyes, tense focus, stay awake signal. It's subtle, but at night it's loud enough to keep you hovering just above sleep. So the goal isn't to force your mind quiet. It's to physically release those eye muscles and let the all-clear travel upward. But to release them properly, you first need warmth and darkness, and that's where step 1 comes in. So let me say the thing I most want you to remember, the heart of tonight. Your eyes, not your mind, are often what keep you awake. We spend so long trying to win an argument with our thoughts, counting, reasoning, begging the brain to be quiet, when the body is sending a simpler message through a channel we never check. Relaxed eye muscles tell the brain the day is over. It's almost the reverse of what we assume. We think calm thoughts will relax the body, but often it's the other way around. Relax the body, specifically these small, overworked eye muscles, and the calm thoughts follow on their own. That's why this reset is so gentle and so effective. You're not fighting anything. You're sending a true, physical signal. The focusing is done, the watching is done, you can stand down. Tonight you'll practice sending that signal in just 60 seconds. Let's begin with the very first 20. Step 1. 20 seconds of warm palm cupping, what's sometimes called palming. Watch me. First, rub your palms together briskly for a few seconds until they feel warm. that friction heat matters because gentle warmth helps tense muscle release, the same way a warm cloth eases a stiff neck. Then close your eyes and cup your warmed palms lightly over them, heels of your hands resting on your cheekbones, fingers crossing over your forehead. The crucial part, no pressure on the eyeballs themselves. You're creating a soft, dark, warm little cave, not pressing. In that complete darkness, with no light to focus toward, the orbital muscles around your eyes finally let go, and your eyes drift slightly outward to their natural resting position. Stay here 20 unhurried seconds, breathing slowly. Feel the warmth sink in. This alone tells your visual system, nothing more to look at. But warmth releases the outside muscles. The muscle locked inside the eye needs something different. That's step 2. Let me slow down on the palming, because tiny details decide whether it works. Cup, don't press. If you see swirling colors or feel pressure, your hands are too heavy, lift them a hair. Let your elbows rest on a pillow, a table, or your knees so your shoulders aren't holding the weight. A tense shoulder quietly keeps the whole system switched on. Keep your eyes closed and soft underneath, not scrunched. And here's a lovely cue. Imagine you're looking at the color black, far away, into the dark of your palms. That gentle outward, distant gaze relaxes the focusing muscle even before step 2. Breathe in slowly through your nose and out a little longer through your mouth. Many people feel a small, surprising wave of relief right here, a prickle, a softening, sometimes a yawn. That yawn is a good sign. It's your nervous system shifting gears. Once those 20 seconds are up, your hands come down, and we gently wake up your distance vision. Step 2. 20 seconds of slow fart near gaze shifts to unlock that ciliary muscle frozen by hours of close-up screens. Remember, it's been clenched holding near focus all day. We're going to gently remind it how to let go and stretch. Here's how. Hold one finger up about a hand's length from your face. Look at your fingertip. The muscle contracts. Now slowly shift your gaze past it to the farthest point you can see, across the room, out a window, the wall, the night sky. As your focus travels far, that muscle releases and lengthens. Hold the far point for a slow breath, then drift back to your fingertip. Far near. Move like honey, no snapping, no straining. About 3 or 4 slow rounds fills your 20 seconds. You're not exercising to exhaustion, you're coaxing a clenched fist to open and close easily again. Do it gently and you'll feel your eyes soften. And now, the step that ties it all together, and the one almost no one does. Let me make the gaze shifts foolproof, because it's easy to rush and lose the benefit. The whole power is in the slowness. A fast flick doesn't let the muscle fully release, the lingering at each end does. So at the far point, truly rest your eyes there for a full slow breath, as if you're softening into the distance rather than staring at it. Let your gaze be wide and soft, taking in the whole scene, not drilling into one spot. If you wear glasses, you can keep them on or off. Just pick a far point you can actually relax toward, and blink naturally between shifts. Screens cut our blink rate by more than half, leaving eyes dry and tense, so a few slow, full blinks here rinse and reset them. Notice how, after a few rounds, your whole face feels looser, jaw, brow, the bridge of your nose. That softening is spreading. Now your eyes are warm and mobile again. Step 3 turns all of it into sleep. Step 3, the one almost everyone skips and the most powerful of all. 20 seconds of downward eye rest with long, slow exhales. Close your eyes and gently let them roll downward, as if you're looking toward your own heart, toward your feet. This isn't random. When we drift into sleep, the eyes naturally settle downward, so consciously resting them there mimics the body's own fallen asleep posture. You're speaking to your nervous system in its native language. Now layer the breath on top. Breathe in for about 4 seconds and out slowly for around 6, longer than the in-breath. Watch me. In and a long, soft exhale out. That extended exhale is the real switch. A longer out-breath activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest, safe to sleep branch, slowing your heart just slightly with each release. Downward eyes plus long exhale together say, clearly, the day is done, you are safe, you can let go. Stay here 20 seconds. Let me show you exactly why this combination is so disarming. So here's why that last step closes the loop. All day, two systems run you, the sympathetic, alert, focused, ready, and the parasympathetic, calm, restful, safe. Tense, focusing eyes keep nudging the alert side on by warming and releasing the eyes, then settling them downward while you exhale long and slow. You stack signal upon signal toward calm, relaxed muscles, sleep posture eyes, and a heart rhythm gently slowing on each out-breath. Your brain takes a vote from the body, and the body finally says, "We're safe, we're done." That's the whole 60 seconds. 20 of warm palming, 20 of slow fartnear gazing, 20 of downward rest with long exhales. The reason it works when just relax doesn't is that you're not arguing with your mind. You're changing the physical inputs your brain reads. Do it lying down, lights off, and let yourself drift right out of it. But the reset works even better if the half hour before it is set up well. Let's build that wind down. The 30 minutes before bed decide how easy the reset lands. Think of it as a gentle off-ramp, not slamming the brakes. First, dim your environment about half an hour out, lamps low, overheads off. Bright light, especially the blue-rich light of screens and ceiling bulbs, tells your brain it's still daytime and suppresses the melatonin that makes you drowsy. Warm, low light does the opposite. Second, give your eyes one slow far focus break in that window. Stand at a window and look at the farthest thing you can for a minute, so they're not going to bed still locked up close. Third, drop your body temperature's cue, a warm shower or just warm hands and feet. Then cool air mimics the natural temperature dip that triggers sleepiness. And keep movement slow and your voice quiet. You're showing the nervous system, by how you move, that the day is closing. Then, in bed, you run the 60-second reset. But what about the nights your thoughts simply won't stop? Let's handle those next. Now, prevention, because the best fix is fewer tired eyes in the first place. During the day, try the 20-20-20 rhythm. Every 20 minutes of screen time, look at something about 20 feet away for 20 seconds. It stops the ciliary muscle from staying locked for hours, so it never gets that exhausted. Lower your screen brightness to match the room. A screen glowing far brighter than its surroundings makes your eyes work and squint. Nudge text larger so you're not straining to read. Physician screens slightly below eye level. Looking gently downward means your eyelids cover more of the eye, reducing dryness and that tight, staring feeling. And blink, really blink, on purpose now and then, because focus makes us forget to. None of this is about being perfect. It's about arriving at bedtime with eyes that aren't already screaming. Do even half of these, and the 60-second reset has far less to undo. Still, some nights the body's calm but the mind sprints. Here's what to do then. Racing thoughts. You've done the reset, your body's heavy, but your mind is replaying the day and rehearsing tomorrow. Here's the thing, trying to force the thoughts to stop usually feeds them. So don't fight, redirect. First, keep your eyes resting gently downward and stay with the long exhale. An anxious mind often rides on quick, shallow breathing, and lengthening the out-breath alone takes some of its fuel away. Second, give the mind a small, boring job. Silently name what you feel: cool sheet, weight of the blanket, slow breath out, pulling attention out of the story and into the body, where there's no anxiety, only sensation. Third, if a real worry keeps circling, picture setting it on an imaginary notepad by the bed. I'll think about you at 9 tomorrow. You're not dismissing it, you're scheduling it, which is enough to let the brain release its grip. The thoughts will still drift by. Just let them pass like clouds while your eyes stay soft and low. And for waking at 3 a.m. One more. Waking in the night and struggling to fall back is its own puzzle, so here's the gentle playbook. First, don't check the clock. The moment you calculate only 4 hours left, you spike stress and alertness, the exact opposite of what you need. Just keep the room dark. Second, run the reset again, but you can skip the gaze shifts. In the dark, simply rest your warm palms over closed eyes, then let them roll downward with long, slow exhales. You're resending the safest sleep signal. Third, and this feels backwards, release the pressure to fall asleep. The harder you try, the more alert you get, because trying is effort and effort is wakefulness. So tell yourself you're just resting your eyes and your body, and that resting itself is restoring you. That quiet permission often lets sleep slip back in on its own. If you're truly wide awake after a while, get up briefly in dim light, do something dull, and return when drowsy. Now, let's gather it all together. So let's hold the whole thing softly in one hand. The big idea, often it's your eyes, not your mind, that keep you awake, and relaxed eye muscles tell the brain the day is over. The 60-second reset is 3 slow steps. 20 seconds of warm palming to release the muscles around the eyes. 20 seconds of slow fart near gazing to unlock the focusing muscle. Screens leave clenched, and the one almost no one does. 20 seconds of eyes resting downward with long, slow exhales to flip on the parasympathetic, safe asleep response. Wrap it in a dim, warm half hour before bed. Prevent strain in the day with 20-20-20 and softer light, and meet racing thoughts or night waking by redirecting, not fighting. You don't have to do it perfectly tonight. Just try the 60 seconds. If this brought you some calm, subscribe and stay a while. I'll be right here when you need to land softly again. Now close your eyes, let them sink down, and breathe out long. Sleep well.